Alright. What did we just pick up? Sort by newest to oldest. Rod of Flaming Vengeance. This is the best one that you can get for a fire-based character or an evoker, or both, ideally. Look what this bad boy does for you. It literally acts as a greater rod of maximize. So literally level 9 spells on down. Can be turned on, and 3 times a day you get, well, 5 times, excuse me, 5 times a day. It's even better than that. Nice. 5 times a day you can maximize a spell. And that literally is full damage, full whatever. Like, I can even use this, as weird as it sounds, on something like Mirror Image. Because there's a die roll. Anytime there's a die roll for the use of your spell, then that die roll is maximized. So the die roll for Mirror Image is how many images are circling my body, right? Maximum, of course, is 8. So it's easy to get to it. But if you didn't have the ability to get it all the way up to 8, or there's a chance that it could be like 2, then you maximize it like this, and poof, you have all 8. That's the benefit of something like that. But for most people, it's all about the damage. It's about the numbers, right? So if you have a spell that's like Hellfire Ray, that's 15d6 of damage per beam, 3 beams total, wouldn't you like that to be 90 damage guaranteed for each of those beams? Pew, 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 and that's just from sick fucking damage right there. Just saying. That's what people use this for. But notice what the other bonus is. 2 other things. One, well, actually 3. One, we get an increase to our caster level. Our caster level right now is 18. So right now with this rod, if I keep it in my person, or on my person, it's considered, I'm caster level 19 for purposes of all my spells. Every spell. That's just amazing, right? Just a nice little +1 bump. This is really impressive for someone that has, say, like, Dragon Disciple, like Ragangar, because he's going to be subcaster, remember? Because every, let's see, at level 1, level 5, and level 9, for Dragon Disciple, he loses a spell casting level because he's focusing on being a Dragon Disciple. So, level 1, level 5, level 9 means by the end of his build, if he went 10 Magus, Elder Scion, and 10 Dragon Disciple, which is the plan, he'll be, instead of caster level 20, he'll be caster level 17. Give him this rod, and he'll be caster level 18, as far as the game is concerned. So, that's not bad. And then there's the fun part. +3 bonus to your evocation school spells DC checks. That's the DC of an evocation spell. The chance that they will reflex out of it, or fortitude out of it, or whatever. It literally is +3 harder. So it's an amazing upgrade. That's the equivalent of not only spell focus, but greater spell focus, and something beyond that, which doesn't exist. So that's a solid upgrade. Then, and this is where it gets super funny, any spell that you cast that does damage gets turned into fire damage now. So think of a snowball spell. That's something that's auto hit. Well, not auto hit, excuse me. It has no spell resistance associated with it. Remember, because it doesn't. It's a physical, tangible snowball. Now I can do fire damage with that, and all I have to do is have this on my person. So again, this is a solid upgrade, and I'm giving it to me. Now I don't think I need this morale buff anymore. I'm going to move that to there, and I'll take the rod. That sounds awesome. Now, of course, let's look at our last thing we just got. It gets Brightest Darkness. The circlet grants wearer +6 to Charisma and Wisdom. The wearer has the ability to channel energy. Oh, this is sweet. It increases the amount of channel, cures, or deals damage it deals, depending on the type of creature is affected, by 2d6. Now, remember, we took off that phylactery from Tristan, specifically because we wanted the Wisdom bump. You see that? +6. So now here's something that replaces that, and it gives him more charisma, which is awesome for his channeling ability, and it gives them better channels, 2d6 more. So we'd select the phylactery we just got rid of, and then the headpiece we just got rid of, and then some. So we got a much bigger upgrade from that. That's pretty baller. I'm real happy about that. And we'll have to find someone else that can use the Dark Revelation hat. I'm sure we'll find somebody that's a wise person. But that was nice. Anyone drop off anything in the kitty? No, doesn't look like it. By the way, let's actually... I know I'm OCD, guys, but I have to have room here so I can make sure that I can tell when something gets dropped off, right? So a big hogging gap is pretty obvious to me. All right, let's turn that in. What we got there? We got Fate of Pitax is sealed. The region is now a part of Bechuana. Relations +1, espionage +1, success community +1, region demands her presence. And we got a rank up for her again. That's what this is here. And we have a Protectors of the land. +1 morale bonus to armor class and saving throws while fighting in claimed regions. Well, alright. That will take 14 days for him to do that. Am I okay with that? Maybe not. And I say that, hold on a second. And I say that because there was stuff that I think only he could do that I wanted to get done. First off, we could rank him up from 5 to a 6, nothing wrong with that, and he's sucking at +15. And again, he's not a player character, so his +15, this is one of the few ways for me to get that number higher. We also could do Tavia, which I would love to do. And Tristan, who would be a nice upgrade as well. He'd go to 6 to 7 though. That's probably overkill. And of course we'd have someone working on curses, which is again Octavia or Jod. Jod's busy. Octavia would be the obvious choice. Jod won't be done for 13 days, but he'll be done this month. That's okay. So maybe I really do want to put her on curses. Well, first let's look at something here. How's our curse coming along? Oof, 70 days. She won't finish a curse. Well, she will finish it just before. If we do a 60-day one anyway. Is there a 45-day one we can do? 75-day? 90-day, only he can do that one. Here's one that she can do. 45 days. So 45 days would be 57 days. I'm just adding the 12 to the 45. Why am I doing that? Because again, most of the months in these guys' calendars is 30 to 31 days. So if it's 57 days, she's useless this month, she'll be available next month is my point. At the very end, but available. And I'm okay with that. And again, it's time for another hard save because of that. And again, that's just in case something happens where we have to go back in time and fix that mess. But this gives us a chance then to go back there. For rank ups, well, first regions. Actually, can we say they gave us pit tax? Is it actually over here now? Yeah, it is. And pit tax, we don't get to move the capital. The capital's right here. Notice it is a city and has all kinds of cool shit in it. So let's actually enter this. We need a teleportation circle or a mage tower of some kind. We got plenty of places for it. Really nice area. Look at this shit. They got a jail. They got citadel, fort. They got the festival. Theater, museum, Pitax Bard College, mansions. They have the cathedral. Well, that's like a big footprint. Iravetti's Palace, library. What does the palace give us? Community relations, espionage. Okay, nice. And Noble Villa. That's probably what's her name's house, Octavia. So you see, we have a variety of things here. Notice also lighthouse. We make a teleportation circle. Those are easy. Can go anywhere. But notice that we could do a mage tower. Like so. And they have to be in a separate spot. Where it takes up 2 squares, right? So if it's in a separate spot, it gets a bonus. +3 Arcana. Which again is another stat that we'd love to have higher, higher, higher. So happily put it here. Right? So that's going to be not only a +4, it'll be a +7 to our Arcana in that location, and that allows to teleport to this zone. All these little dead zones here. Notice he also even has a stone wall, so he's got even better than wood walls. But we have watchtowers that are espionage upgrades. Let's slap one here. That's a nice upgrade for us. Again, that's an espionage increase. And again, that's the thing that's lacking. We're starting to get quests that give us espionage every time we do that, so that's nice. When we upgrade his name, Ekandayo again, that will go from 3 to a 4, and I think he'll be ready for that upgrade. He hasn't talked to us about it yet, but I think to get to tier 4, you need like 80 on this side, and we're already at 91. We just got it though. That's probably why he hasn't said anything. Notice that this town, or excuse me, this city, has all kinds of stuff that we don't have, like a barbarian arena, a bank, aviary, of course, is another thing we can slap down here, and we should probably do so. Maybe we'll think about that one. Black market. Well, that's some espionage for you right there. Okay. Brewery, bulletin board. Ooh, bulletin board. We always want a bulletin board. Does anything need to go by the cathedral? For each other building in the settlement, they increase the divine, plus 5 community when adjacent to a palace or callus. It's adjacent to this palace, so I think that counts. So that's cool. Let's put the bulletin board right there. Next to the library. And we still have apparently a little dead zone here, all this territory still to mess with, which is cool. We don't need to start slapping stuff down. We have the BP for it, so I'm not worried about that. It's just I probably want to pay attention to what I'm doing here and not slap down something that's silly. Got this library, Divine and Arcane. Oof. Noble Villa. That has espionage in it, and that's one of these things here. Can only be built on a separate slot. Now maybe that's something worth building here. It looks like they're only going to let us have one per region. Or is that not considered a separate slot? Oh, it takes up 2 squares, doesn't it? Yep, that's what it is. See that? That means I probably shouldn't have made the Mage Tower there. I should have made the Mage Tower here. I put the Noble Villa over there. But that's okay. I ain't too worried about it. And again, a +3 here, while that would be nice to get it to 94, it's not going to be like, oh my god, you didn't get it to 94. We can work with that later. But we got that watchtower going up now at the very least. That makes me happy. And of course a really nice lighthouse over here, which is other espionage increase. Nothing for peers. You already have one apparently right there. Okay. Cool. And again, the ability to teleport there is going to be instrumental. So that Mage Tower is still important. It doesn't have to be where it's at, but I'm still happy we have it. Now, this is who we have left for rank ups. And it will burn 14 days, which will turn in most of this shit. Let's quick save it. First, let's do a quick journal check, make sure that something didn't happen while we were doing all that crap. Still looking for our throne. Add all available regions to our land. Still have time to burn there for our curse. So yeah, it sounds like another time for a rank up. I would love to get Tristan higher, but Keston again is someone that we can't give a bonus to. He's at a 15. What's Tristan sitting at right now? Tristan's sitting at a 20. And part of that's probably because it's a charisma or wisdom bonus, and we just gave him a wisdom upgrade with that new hat thing of his. So probably don't need to have Tristan on that. Take him off for the time being. Start the project, sir. Everyone's going to turn in. We've got to scum save this because we got someone that's at like at a 25% chance to pass it because of that coin. And this is where we're having problems again. We're still only in stable. I have yet to hit Serene. Triumph. Economy +2, +6 to relations, +3 BP for the herbalists. Triumph for this one. Extortionist guards. Under the general's personal orders, a militia was formed in the region, which was more than capable of maintaining order, putting any attempts at extortion to an end. Military +7. Failure. Nope. Sorry, buddy. You're going to pass this shit. It's going to be rough, but you're going to pass it. We got to pass our problems. It's got to be a thing that we just do. All right. Hit. Cool. Failure. This might take a hot moment here, guys. It's the one downside of this game. One of the biggest, anyway. Rank up. Start it. Passed. Failure. You are going to pass this, right there, buddy? I did make sure to give him a coin, didn't I? Oh, good God, please tell me I didn't. Forget that. He's got a 25% chance. This is going to suck. Okay. Now, of course, watch the one time he passes it, everyone else is going to fail it. Okay. Sure. Alright. Failure. Come on, Dad. Get your shit together, man. You got a 1 in 4 chance to pass this. I don't want to have to do this 20 different times. Oh, Okay, start it. Nope. Come on, Dad. Need you to be successful in this endeavor. You should also keep an eye out when you're doing these scum saves to see if the numbers here ever change, 7111. Because if you see a number change, chances are that means something was probably successful. Hey, here we go. High Priest gathered the best Inquisitors and sent them out to hunt. Soon the region was cleared of the hags and their minions. +7 to Divine. Very nice here. Triumph Curator commissioned a local troupe to stage a play about the Stag Lord's gang. Tensions in the regions are easing off. The people still remember the times of trouble and are discussing the politics of their new ruler. +3 to culture. Well, alright. Saving that mess. Notice we have a region upgrade. The name of art. King Uravetti somehow managed to turn his bandit kingdom into a flourishing center for the arts. You can do even better and turn Pitax into the true cultural heart of your lands and all the surrounding kingdoms. Effect. Each longhouse in the kingdom provides +1 culture. Each town hall in the kingdom provides +2 culture. Each city hall in the kingdom provides +3 culture. Yeah, we could do that, maybe. But it's the end of the month. We need to make sure that this stuff is passed. 6. We have Warden wants to talk with me. Contract. Odd. Can do that one. With a coin. This is starting to suck, man. One of the powerful mages of the area is preparing to sealing a pact with one of the 4 horsemen. Such an extraordinary event cannot be allowed to pass without royal attention. Yeah, gotta get over there and kick his ass. Eureka. Opportunity. And oh man, I wish I had Octavia for this one. It says that we have until the 10th month to do this. We're on the 8th month right now. She will be available next month. Dare we risk it? 100% chance that he'll pass it. Well, let's just have Tristan pass it. And the Warden wants to talk to us. So let's quick save that mess. This is going to be bad, guys. I'm telling you right now. If I don't get him leveled up here soon, Jog's going to be a real problem. Him or Octavia, I should say. But here is Keston. Your Highness, our border regions inform us that remnant groups of barbarians are still carrying out raids, burning villages and taking peasants as slaves. Ooh, you shouldn't be taking slaves. Not my kingdom. We must put an end to this. We could perform a preemptive strike, send out a regiment, scour all the nooks and crannies that the barbarians might be hiding in. However, this would be risky. It would mean playing the games by their rules. They'd never face us in a decisive battle, but instead lure our troops deeper and deeper into unknown territory. They'd force us to fight in constant skirmishes and wear us down until our soldiers simply started deserting en masse. My advice, strengthen the guard in the settlements along the border and fortify our positions here or there. Then the barbarians will have to come to us and they'll be easily dealt with. +2 loyalty. I wouldn't be surprised if that was exactly what they wanted us to do. Start chasing them across the hills. Double the guard in all the raided regions. We shall defend ourselves. +2 community, +2 loyalty. I'm not sure which one he wants. Guards in the settlements along the border. Is that this one? I wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly what they wanted us to do. Start chasing them across the hills. Double the guard in all the raided regions. We shall defend ourselves. I think he wants the first one. Deep Shadow Crossroad. As your command, Shadow crosses the warrior's face. Your Highness. Okay, this is not what he wanted. Fortifying the foundation. Let's go look at that, though. Because sometimes these things, like I said, they didn't tell us what fortifying the foundation was. Let's go look at that. But here's a dragon. Escape his bow. Thanks, buddy. You free gift. Alright, I'll be working on my grandfather's armor. I've been looking forward to this. Good. That's the onslaught armor that we wanted. Really nice plate mail that gives you a strength +8. Hey! Is that Mim? It is Mim. The goldsmith gave me a Colossus ring. Your Highness, please accept this humble gift, blah, 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 whatever. Worked hard on it. Great, I can't wait to see your next creation. What there was some specific from you. Make me an amulet. Cool. I can't remember if I got her masterpiece already. We'll look at that here in a moment. The Colossus ring is interesting in that it gives you a Constitution bonus, and it's a morale bonus to Constitution, not an enhancement. Therefore, it stacks with your enhancement belt or a spell, for instance. Stability +1. Economy. This was his fortifying the foundation. The cost of buildings and with a static stability bonus are reduced. Yeah, that's boring. All right, let's actually go back in time, guys. We're going to do the second choice from Keston, because I think that's the one he wanted. Oh, right. Go ahead. What up, man? All right. Oh, we should. Wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly what they wanted us to do. Start chasing them across the hills. Double the guard in all our raided regions. We shall defend ourselves. Grim look of satisfaction spreads across Keston's face. As you command, Your Highness. We'll show the savages how this land forges her men and women. Yeah, I think that's the one he wanted. And fortifying the foundation was still a thing. Okay. I like making him happy. Doesn't mean he's right. Okay, work on your damn armor, damn it. What about you, Mim? You gonna give me the same thing? Yep. And let's just let her pick stuff. That means I can create my brilliant design. I can't wait to see your delight when it's ready. Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, Mim. Make me the cool shit. Alright, stuff that we just picked up. Newest. The Escapist Crossbow. Speed, crossbow. Shock, speed, crossbow, +3, no less. And decent crit range on it. Grants the ability to cast Dimension Door once per day as an 8th level wizard, so you can teleport. Get to the other side, hence the name. Get to the other side of battle, and so if they start getting too close to you, teleport into the other side of them across your friends again, so that they have to run past your buddies as you shoot them from the other side. Not a bad little bow. Crossbow. Here's the Colossus ring. Not only does it give you that +2 luck bonus, excuse me, to Constitution, it's also the enlarged person twice a day, which is not that big a deal, pardon the pun, but it's only as a first level wizard, so it only lasts like a minute. But so what? I mean, really, that's usually a skirmish. That's 10 rounds. That's not that long, but that's still a pretty good ring. And again, give it to someone like, where is she? Like Valerie, who can use some extra con anyway to have a really nice solid armor. I could get rid of, say, like the acid immunity and give her the Colossus ring just to give her a nice little jump in HP. And she can make herself larger twice a day. Bigger threat range, right? Pretty decent upgrade for her, in my opinion. Alright. Go over here again to check this, make sure no one's dropped off cool shit. Nope. Alrighty. I will go here and see what they have to say for themselves. Still pisses me off that we haven't gotten our throne thing, so I guess we have to really have Ekandio turn that shit in. Fortifying foundation, we can work on that. We can do another rank up for him. Now he's at 17, so that's better. Let's take a quick gander at everybody's numbers. He's at a 15, that's pretty bad. He's at a 17, 18, 20. So yeah, he's one of the low ones right now. So we really need to get Ja'ad up, and he's the divine guy. Is there any training for Ja'ad here? Bartholomew, Bart, who's that storyteller? Leave that for the time being. Mager, he's not a part of our crew. Bart, storyteller again. Bart, yeah, okay. Looks like it's storyteller or Bartholomew. And storyteller as a magister. He's not a magister, he's the curator. So he's the culture guy. What's the other one that's storyteller? Again, as a magister, again. Wow, he's on there twice for the magister, wow. And again, we have yet to decide if this actually does upgrade his 12. This I can't remember if we ever did that check. So we could burn 20 days and hope that it does upgrade him. Or just waste 100 BP doing it. I think, though, we actually did prove this to ourselves that it didn't work. But maybe we'll come back and revisit that later. So, question is, are we going to do another rank up? Do we have anything going on here? Errands are all caught up. There's only one other quest. Something so stupid they put it there. Why not just put it in the errands? We have 56 days before our curse is ready. I have no idea what this means. We still have to go back to the Stolen Lands, kick its ass, and we're still waiting on our throne information. Yeah, okay. So it looks like we're doing another rank up or a region upgrade. Let's see, how much time we got? These 31, 36s, and 9. It might be easier not to do the 14 because, again, with his 25%, we'll pass his, we'll pass hers, we'll pass his, probably, all three of these guys, and then he'll fail. And then the time he doesn't fail, one of these guys will fail. So if we do just a 7-day jump, we can at least get these two off the board. See what I'm saying? So that's a region upgrade. In the name of art, trading ground. No, she can't do that one. Really, this is it. 300 BP. I don't mind this one. We are a cultural mecca. Beginning of the month. Triumph. -2 to loyalty. The treasurer made an angry speech threatening to take twice as much from peasants if all the taxes were not duly paid when it came on time, along with numerous letters of apology. That's why the loyalty went down. But the economy went up, so we still passed. Success. That was, by the way, that one was, remember, we had someone else on that list with a green swatch. But we had no choice. We wanted to put him on it. Success here, community +7, loyalty +4, -100 BP. The advisor's servants arranged funeral services to commemorate the victims. The government pledged to rebuild the buildings that were destroyed and promised the peasants significant funds for the future development of their settlement. The children of the victims will receive free education at the capital. The people are grateful that they weren't left to fend for themselves. Okay. I'm okay with losing 100 BP for that. That's all right. And these guys are getting close. We got another opportunity. I'd rather rank him up, so let's put Jubilost on this one. Oof, 17. Yeah, this is, again, this is where I'm seeing problems. Look at that. 5% chance. Octavia's busy, otherwise I'd see what she has. But a 31, and I'm not burning a coin on that. I'm just going to have to suck it up and take it. Quick save. Alright, journal. How much time for our curse? Region upgrade. Nice. And there's stuff in there. 49 days. I want to do one thing though. I want to look at our map. Pit tax. No. Glenshire. Trade guard. Alright, let's go this way. Nothing is built yet. What? Oh, well, it's full. It's not that nothing's built. It's just that everything that's built is already here. Yeah. Don't scare me like that, you jackass. Shh. Like, what do you mean I haven't built anything? Still can't do that, so I guess it's going to be another rank up. Alright, we can do Keston again. He could definitely use it. We need Val. She doesn't necessarily need it, but we'll take it. What got we here? Lindsay, she could use another small upgrade. This guy. I'm desperate for him going up. And even Reg is finally starting to fall behind. And he's only at rank 3. And that's not his fault. It's because he's so goddamn strong. His strength stats was giving him the high number that you're seeing there. And that's why he's actually a 3. But we definitely need to do the culture guy. So that's something that needs to be done. So let's take him off. Oops. Take you off. Take you off. And you. Okay. Quick save that mess. Hit it. Success, he's rank 4. That's culture right here. Triumph. Success. Nice. Oh, disaster. Nope. That's our 31% chance of passing. And again, I'm not burning coins on that shit. If I can get them to pass it with 25% or greater now, that's what we're basically going to do. My phone just went dead. I still think we got some time to kick around, though. Alright, do that thing again. You can do it. Oop, apparently not. Alright. Oh, we have 2 guys that have low checks now. We have both Jubilost and Ja'ad. He has a 25% chance. This is where it's going to start getting rough, guys. Alright. Oh, that's what Scum Saving's for. Let's do that thing. That's what I get for not leveling these guys up faster. I don't know how I could have, though. Honestly, I really don't. It's not like I was being lazy about it. Success. Success. Disaster. Damn you, Jubilost. Two, 2, 1, 1. See if that's the same number next time. Two, 2, 1, 1, same number. Oops, see the worried? That's probably a failure. Triumph. Failure. Disaster. Yep. So that's probably our indication right there if we pass it or not. So if we see worried pop up here, we know we screwed something up bad because we're at stable right now. See that? And again, this is where I'm having problems in my last playthrough. I actually passed that part now, but not much past it. I never beat Pitax, so I've actually gotten at least that far. We are stable. Success. Success. The treasurer promised Metamancer respect and untold riches, and it worked. Even as scholars can be enticed by fine wine, exquisite food, and lavish clothing. The gnome has all but forgotten about her research, but she sends flowery letters to his colleagues telling them of the wonders of this magnificent realm. +3 economy, +3 relations, +2 arcane. Very nicely done there, Jubilost. Well, we got your faster development. Allows faster rank ups. Reduce the time by half. Hell to the fucking yeah. That's what we needed. Christian's at a 20, so I'm going to put him on there for the time being. What we got here? Josh or Storyteller, maybe. Keston, sure. Lindsay, okay. Valerie, oh, look at that. There's 2 that were not the best choice. And we may actually hold off on this one because she will be done this month. So if it wants her on that list, we can totally do that. But let's take a quick gander. Tristan needs to do that one because it's a problem. Alright, hold on a second. What the hell was that thing that just popped up? Did I turn the lands? No. The economy? Jubilos can do that. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, so let's have him do that. 14 days, that'll be the 30th. Fairly certain this month has 30 to 31 days, so that means that by the end of the month he still has an opportunity to do something. These guys, he's the one that can do this one. Sure. Tristan could do it as well. Let's take a look at that. Tristan is needed on this one. He's the only one that can do this one. It is a problem, so he has to do this. Opportunity here. Let's take her off of this. Like I said, we'll come back to that one and have her at the end of the month, or in 10 days, the 26th. We'll have Octavia hop on that. If not, we can always put Valerie back on it. No big deal. Lindsay versus Keston. That's fine. Not here. He's the only one that's available, so we'll have to put him on. Oof, 25. That's what it is. Lindsay, this is your job now. And you, sir, 70%, and you have to pass it. Because Tristan's busy, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, now. Hard save on this because we've been doing a lot of jumping around here. So we want to make sure we have a hard save so in case something happens, we don't have another issue. Then we want to go talk. After that, we'll do a quick save. And then we'll go talk to our curator from the level up process. Which means he'll give us another quest and he'll ask for another opportunity to rank him up. Which of course we'll do, but not necessarily right now. Whew, man, this is rough. What up, yo? Storyteller. Greetings, Your Highness. Something curious happened yesterday. During my evening promenade, I met a young man. His name is Larzio Messis, a young composer from Absalom. He told me that he left his hometown in search of inspiration. He's astonished by the story of your accession to the throne. Your Highness, so impressed, in fact, that he's determined to compose an opera about it. Ah, Jesus, I hate the opera one. He asked for permission to live and work in the palace so he might draw your character from real life. Nevertheless, I think we should say no. Art must be free. Living here will make him feel obligated to us. Seeing you every day, he'll lose the dispassionate distance that every artist needs to see his subject clearly. He will hardly understand the virtue of your decision now, but this freedom will do him much good. A flower grown in a greenhouse will wither and perish at the first sign of cold. A weed on the roadside will stand firm through drought and the storm, whatever trial it faces. If we grant him what he wants, support Larcio, that's a -1 BP per week. We interfere with the creative process, not even if the composer begs us to. Larzio won't live in my castle. Make your own decision. So he wants us not to help him, okay? And I happen to know the way this one plans out, at least for if you follow the storyteller. You ask multiple times to help. Oh, if I can only get a little money, sir. Oh, if you'd only please help me, sir. Oh, and the storyteller every time comes back with, nope, can't possibly, nope, shouldn't help him. And then the bastard gets like pneumonia or something and dies just as he finishes his opera, which of course is heavily received by the people because the dude's dead. So of course it's heavily received by the people, you jackass, but we could have helped the dude. And I don't know if you should start helping him from the start or somewhere down the line to say, oh, no, you know, we should probably help him out at that point. So we have the money. I'm going to help him. I can't approve of such a decision, but the word of Your Highness is the law. Support the curator's endeavors, improving cultural development. And I'm fine with it. He didn't leave the kingdom, the curator. That's the goal here. We want to make sure that the curator, or whoever we're disagreeing with, doesn't get so pissed off at us that they leave. But every once in a while, you're allowed to say, no, do it my way. And that's not a problem. +1 culture. Rank up. Again, he still wants to be ranked up again, which is not bad. Economy, this is the cultural development, which again we can't work on right now. Regions, she's busy, can't do that. But when he finishes that, boy, that's gonna be freaking sweet, because the rank ups twice as fast. That's these things here. 14 days turn into 7 days. That's what I was looking for. As much fun as it is to get the region ones to 7 days, because these used to be 14 as well. I would have rather had the rank up one sooner. And I think this is a random thing. This could be why we've been sucking so much. I may have stumbled upon this quest a while ago in my other playthrough, and that's why my kingdom had so many different rank ups and such, because I could literally get by doing like 7-day jump, 7-day jump, 7-day jump, and everyone's just ranking up left and right willy-nilly. So maybe that's the thing. Again, we don't want to do that. We want to save. Who can we rank up now? Val. She's at an 18. Or again, the storyteller again. No, military. Reg, he wants to get up there. The storyteller's busy. Yes, so we have a Reg or Val. And Reg, quite frankly, is the only one that's been lounging in the 3 except for espionage guy. So I think we might want to bump Reg up. He deserves it. And he's only at a 17. So, quick save. Start that project, bro. Cross your fingers. Hold on to your butts. Oh, wait a minute. Did I screw something up? Oh, barely. Military rank 4. This is our final chance to prepare. Curses upon us. Triumph. Triumph. Failure. We'll have to fix that, but disaster, yeah, we got problems here. Success, blah, blah, success. Success. Okay, so we have failures. But the curse is upon us. We saw that. So let's actually check that curse. 21 days. And again, that's still not time. It's always 14 days. When it's 14 days, then it's time to get your ass over there. But there's always something in your throne room that needs to be done. So we can do this 14-day skip, and we're going to be probably fine. Passed. Of course. Success. Triumph. Triumph. Disaster. Success. 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 Okay, so the one disaster was Heroes Remains. As an opportunity. If we wanted to, we could totally suck that up and say screw it. Because it is an opportunity, not a problem. Problems are what makes you go bad. And now we have a chance still to do our Octavia thing, like I said here. Man's best friend. I'm just taking a look. I'm not saying we're going to keep that result. Problem, court entry. You have to solve that. Runaways. Lindsay can do that. Wrath of the Forest. Valerie can do that. So we can do all these things and talk to the general still. And we're not really bad. So the question is, and by the way, let's look at the rank ups in 7 days. Yeah, that's sexy, right? So we could suck that up and deal with that. Again, it would be nice to pass that. Local dwarves claim that one of their own, a renowned monster hunter, has perished in the king's ring vein, together with an invaluable family relic. The leader of the clan requests permission to find his kin's remains and return them to his family. And apparently we fucked that up. I know, man. I'm real tempted to keep it. No, screw it. We're scum saving. We might as well scum save with the best of them. Get that opportunity to pass. It's going to be a bad chance to pass. It's probably like 25% chance. How bad is it? Yeah, 25. Fuck me. Alright, this might take a while here, folks. Always keep an eye on your stable. Always keep an eye on the numbers here. If the numbers change from time to time, every time you rewind time, then you know something happened. Triumph. Success. Triumph. Disaster. Nope. Can't have no disasters, man. Cannot have no disasters. I hope they give more pictures the next time they do this game. The next Pathfinder, I mean. I really wish that they'd had put in more. They really didn't give you much of choices. I mean, yes, it's moddable, which is nice. But it shouldn't have to rely on us for that shit. They should have been able to buy some pictures that people would actually say, sure, go ahead and use them for our game. Success, success. Triumph. Failure. Keston. Damn you, Keston. What do I pay you for, man? This is going to be so much easier once this rank up thing is done, though. Like I said, the 7-day rank up instead of 14 days. Oh, that's so sweet. Good. Triumph. Success. Triumph. Success. The warden personally led the search. The missing hero was found on the fringes of a giant swamp, dead and stripped of his gear. That's probably why it wasn't a triumph. +3 relations, +6 stability. Success there. The minister was able to trace the thieves' hideout to a ravine in 1,000 voices. Surely the king will want to have a word with the infamous bandit. Fuck yeah, dude. Success. Now we know for sure that the defaced sisters' affliction was the result of a curse, which affected both their faces and their souls, corrupting and ruining them. And yet this curse affected each of the sisters differently. While some succumbed to evil without hesitation, others managed to retain some parts of their souls and kept them safe from the curse's power. This leads us to the interesting conclusion that the power of the curse is not absolute. There is some way to fight it, although we do not know yet how, at least not yet. This research has increased our understanding of arcane and divine magic. We have acquired a deeper understanding of the nature of curses. +3 divine, +3 arcane. Success on faster development. You are the woman, Octavia. All right. Now, again, let's go through this list. She has to be the one to do that. Might as well put her on it. Octavia's the better choice here. Doesn't mean that we're going to leave her on that, though. Keston's the better choice on that one. But he's the better choice on this one versus, what's his face? So, let's do it like that. It's a bad roll, but can't be helped. And here's the opportunity again where we want Octavia on this one. Damn it, Octavia. Well, this one says the 9th, or the 11th month. So it says that we're fine. Let's put Octavia on this one. And we can put Lindsay on that one. I'm okay with that. Alright. Good work, guys. To the throne room. To the throne room. You gotta say it for yourself. Peasants, come. I want Bakken. I want my goddamn potion, Bakken. I want a potion! Almost make me awesome. Hey. Oh, it's Reg. I'm about to say, who the fuck is this guy? Ragangar has a strange look in his eyes and his speech is confused. Ah, well, how are you doing, your chief Tisti? You know, I've seen a miracle. Gorm himself honored one of my commanders with a gift. He turns pathetic weaklings to fierce spawn of the abyss, able to defeat anyone with their bare hands. You know how? Ragangar laughs out loud. Potions, he says. He got his fighters drunk, and they're not what you'd call fighters. All he's got is weaklings in his squad, but they all went like they were battle crazy, fighting anyone who steps in their way. Pure gold, that's what this potion is. Ragangar's mania suddenly fades. He speaks quietly. I've been thinking. Let's make all our fighters take these potions. Then you'll have an army of real cutthroats. They won't care about death, pain, fear, or really have any feelings at all. They'll kill without hesitation, burn villages to the ground without a second thought. What do you say? I say that sounds fucking batshit crazy, bro. Let's see, what does it do if we do it? Let every soldier drink them if they really help. Whatever they lack in power, they'll make up for with this magic. +2 arcane. Alchemical additive increases military by 1 for each achieved success or triumph, and reduces military by 1 for each achieved failure and disaster, which we're never going to do because we're going to scum save. That's not bad. We must immediately prohibit this homemade booze among our soldiers and arrest any who brew it. We need fighters, not drunken murderers. Military bonus, arcane penalty, stability +3. I provide my soldiers with weapons and ask them to kill. How they do it is their business. I won't make anyone drink, but I'm not prohibiting these potions. Alright, so what does this do? Alchemical homebrew. Increase military by 1 for each achieved triumph. And reduces military by 1 for each achieved disaster. So that's the compromise. Whereas this one does it for both. What is this potion's effect? Is it dangerous? Garner's eyes grow dead. The half-orc looks away from you. The quietest time is just before the thunderstorm. And then drip, drop, plip, plop, and then it bursts and flashes. Your soul groans and whizzes. The wind howls and the thunder strikes. Ragangar licks his dry lips. He seems unaware of the electricity arcing between his fingers. And you are the storm. No one can stop you. That's how it works. I tried it. I know what I'm talking about. Dude, you juicing on my watch? What the hell, Ragangar? I don't like this. This would be amazing for us. This would be a really big boon for our military. But I don't like it. I really don't like either of these choices. Sorry, Rededge. Do you realize how lucky you are? An army that like this can conquer all the Stolen Knights. They're finally real soldiers. They've got only one destination, to the other world, and in the prime of their lives. May every one of them cut your path with their blood, and may this path lead to something really great. Military +3, arcane -2, stability +3, support the general's endeavors. Sorry, Reg, I can't do it, man. I don't like it. I'm gonna have roid rage in my goddamn kingdom. Chemo. Shady Longbow again is ready. I brought you something. Thank you. You can continue your work. You're welcome. Peace out. Let you mismake whatever at this point. What else we got? Anybody? 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 Oh, here's Dragon. Got my armor. Ring Your Highness, I'm working myself day and night producing orders for your army. One particular item turned out too fine to serve a simple soldier. It would be more suitable for you or one of your loyal comrades. Basically just a free gift. Take this gift to our gracious ruler from his master craftsman Dragon. Unbreakable Bastion. Sounds like a shield. Well, alright, buddy. What did I get for all my woes and troubles? All yet is Tower Shield. Unbreakable Bastion. +4 Tower Shield. +4 resistance on all sand throws and +4 deflection bonus to armor class. That's fucking tits. Do we have that one already though? Defender's Bulwark. Ravina's Oath. Here we go. She's overweight. But nothing I can do about that, really. Until I can find her a lighter armor. But I do like her having that. That's a nice upgrade for armor. If I do this one, I don't need the Ring of Protection +3. See that? Because it's deflection +4. So if I take that off, what kind of ring could I give her? Besides our Colossus ring, of course. No, let's go ahead and type. Give her a luck ring. Ring of Law. Immune to confusion and fear, but that's another deflection ring. That doesn't mean I shouldn't give it to her, though. Chameleon ring. You know, have stealth. Resistance to cold. Let's give her the acid immunity back. There you go, kid. You're acid immune. What was the other item that we just picked up, though? Shady Longbow, yeah. +3 composite longbow. And +5 luck bonus to stealth. And cast invisibility twice per day as a 5th level wizard. Yeah, it's something. We'll just keep it in our person for the time being until we figure out what to do with it. Let's see, how are we doing here? Quick save. It's getting late. I wonder how many hours I've been on. My phone died. Usually I use it to tell me what time it is and how long I've been recording for. Support the General's endeavors. He's already at 19. Right now, who we got that could go? He's at 15. That sounds like a good choice. You are at a 17. 14. And 19. And it'll burn up 7 days. Save on that. The reason I'm doing this is I want to take a look at our journal. I want to see how long that curse is. 21 days. So if we burn 7 days, it'll be 14 days and 4 hours. That's about the perfect time for us to deal with the curse. So we can do this 1 day or 1 7-day jump. Of course, assuming nothing happens in the time before the end of the month, which I don't think so. I actually like the idea of upgrading the Divine Guy right now. He needs it. It'd be a definite upgrade for us. We definitely appreciate that. And again, his stats are kind of crap. Yes, we could say the same for the Storyteller, but we haven't had a lot of pressing problems with him where he has to be the one to handle it. So I'm not too worried about him not getting it. You know, I'd love to have Jubilos and everybody rank up. We will do that, but just not right now. So, again, let's do another hard save on this. And matter of fact, Octavia's working on something. I'll say, can Octavia work on a curse? No, she cannot. She's working on something right now. That's okay. And this is why I said this is actually a perfect time to upgrade him or Octavia, because again, when one of them goes on curses, then we need to have the other person free at all times. So that if something, God forbid, happens as far as the events are concerned, like with Octavia right now, they can handle it. Because chances are it was Octavia or him that could do this. So this is the best opportunity we got to rank him up. The ball to the top. Success. Triumph. Just broke my game, guys. Hold tight. We'll be right back.